Let's eat. Oops.
What's going on, guys? It's me, Mason, and we're here to talk about action movies, how awesome they are, and some more in-depth topics, such as how action movies are known for their stunts and eye-catching camera work. But what kinds of things did you observe about the formal aspects of Mad Max Fury Road and all the other movies that we watched, be it visual effects, lighting, and music? What do you have to say about that, Mason?
During the film, there's a lot of cuts during the action sequences I found very stellar. And I thought the film kept a very run-down, gritty atmosphere to keep the viewers on their toes during the film.
For sure.
Also, what differentiates this film from old movies is that it refuses to objectify women in a sexual manner like other movies made in the late to mid 80s and 90s. And the film Mad Max Fury Road refuses to allow it chooses quality over quantity, such as a series you all know, such as the Marvel series, which are bad movies.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, but whatever. I think a lot of older movies, as Mason said, keep very static shots. Like in Indiana Jones, they didn't really change where the camera was in every scene. They just kept it in the same place. Where like in Mad Max, it changed a lot to keep the viewer engaged as much as possible. Yeah, you can just stop it, I guess. Welcome back, guys. It's me, Andrew, with Mason and Mason.
Ha! Yo, get it?
All right.
Yeah.
We have a second question to answer for you. Is justice done in the end? That's the question. Are the bad punished and the heroes rewarded? Or is it more complicated than that?
Dude, I think it might be more complicated than that. Because, the bad guys may have done horrible things, but, they're still human beings in the end.
Yeah.
And they still got murdered by the heroes. The so-called heroes. I just did air quotes, by the way. And, is that really justice if you take another's life? Even though he took the lives of many, you're really just stooping down to the level of him at that point. Especially when Furiosa ripped the guy's face off. That's kind of extreme, even though he was a bad guy.
They should have put him in jail or something.
They should have put him in prison, and then he gets shanked, like the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah, but in the example of Joe.
Yeah.
Mama.
Mason just left, by the way. I'll be taking over.
You think that putting him in jail really would have changed anything? Because if he was still alive, everybody at the Citadel was still followed him.
Well, a very interesting point that I found integral to the story is that the bad guy can be the good guy too. The bad guy, even though he killed people, he's still a human being. Back to what Mason said. Oh, I think I hear him coming down the hall right now. Oh, okay. He's back.
I hope you can hear that in the
Sorry,
video.
I had to take a breather there. That was awful.
All right. What were you saying, Mason?
I was basically trying to make the point that, you are a bad guy, but that does not mean you are a bad guy. Quoting my favorite movie of all time, Wreck-It Ralph. As they say during the bad guy therapy session at the beginning of the movie.
Exactly.
But I think with those bad guys, it's less about them being bad guys
and more about them being bad guys.
Yeah, and more about them never truly hurting people in the context.
Listen. That actually leads into my next point perfectly. The heroes were not rewarded in Indiana Jones, and not really in Black Panther. They didn't really gain anything. They got the Ark, sure, but it just got given to a museum, right? And they can't even open it.
It wasn't even given to the museum. It was given to the U.S. government.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I missaid U.S. government,
Yeah.
I
Bureaucracy.
didn't see the end of the movie, but yeah. So it got given to the U.S. government, which of course it did because they want to take everything. And then like they can't even open it because if they do, the might of God is going to smite them and kill them all because they're infidels in God's blinding, beautiful light. So like, is there really even a point to having it? Other than like what's even if you gave the Nazis it, even if the Nazis got it, what are they going to do with it? They're going to kill themselves with it.
Yeah, honestly, the whole plot of the movie is a little bit weird. Because why are the Nazis going after an artifact of a Jewish god?
True.
That's a real question.
That is true.
Facts, man. God. Oh, such a deep conversation.
Mason, what do you have to say about that?
Well, going back to the question, is justice really done in the end? I think it is.
Yeah?
Though the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he knows their day is coming. Thank you very much for listening to our very theoretical and hypothetical evaluations of justice and the technical stuff of the movies. Thank you very much.
You enjoyed watching my ASMR video.